The electrical industry is filled to the brim with people from all walks of life, but if there's one thing electricians have in common, it's their sense of humor, which is why we've compiled a list of some of the most electrifying memes around right now. So stay tuned for some laughs as things are about to get hilarious. Number 1, the Lord of Rohan strikes again. When it comes down to it, electricians have a pretty important job at the end of the day. It's up to these professionals to ensure that homes and businesses have a steady flow of electricity, which is needed to do just about everything in the technological era. From turning the lights on to making a much-needed cup of joe. Goes without saying that we'd find ourselves lost if electricians decided to disappear off the face of the earth. And it's this title of theirs as the protectors of power that brings us to the first meme on our list, which is by far one of the most recognizable memes to ever come from the Lord of the Rings franchise. In fact, when it comes to the Two Towers, which is the second installment of the franchise, there is really only one scene that's been able to make a name for itself in the world of memes. We are, of course, referring to the corrupted King of Rohan, Theoden, who in the film laughed at Gandalf the White while explaining that the wizard had absolutely no power in Rohan. And as you can imagine, the statement, "you have no power here," fits perfectly when it comes to the everyday practice of an electrician. As such, this specific meme has been used alongside a number of explanations, and is almost always a picture of the corrupted Theoden laughing at Gandalf while on his throne. The caption of "you have no power here" is also often printed at the very bottom of the meme, giving context to the scene. But to actually bring it all together, another statement is usually included at the very top of the picture, just above Theoden's mangled mess of hair. Probably our favorite addition to the meme is the statement, "when I get called for a blackout," which leaves Theoden reacting hilariously with his chosen line of "you have no power here." Other variations of the meme include statements such as "when you cut the wrong wire," or "when the client forgets to pay the electricity bill." Either way, it's the perfect meme when it comes to the electrical industry, relying heavily on the double meaning that the term power can have. Number 2, now that's a spicy meatball. Electricians are also well aware that a large portion of a job often relies on organizational skills, with each and every wire often having its own designated place to ensure that things don't look like a mess at the end of the day. It's important to leave a project in a more organized state than you found it, especially if you know that other electricians might have to deal with the same problem in the coming days. Think of it as a professional courtesy extended to your fellow brothers and sisters. Not necessary, but definitely appreciated when the time comes. That being said, the same cannot be said for electricians in third world countries, which have demonstrated some of the most horrendous electrical works in recent history. A great example of this can be found in one of our favorite electrician memes, which consists of a picture of a telephone wire in the middle of a rural marketplace. The men and women below the wires look up in astonishment at just how much of a mess the electricians hired to install the system have made. Not only can you not see where the one pole connection ends and another begins, there appear to be a number of other wires connected to the pole, sending electricity to the shops below. The meme is then brought together by one of the best electrical statements ever made in the industry, which is now used by electricians everywhere to describe messy wires when they find them. "I like spaghetti." The caption begins, but not like this. The mere fact that electricians the world over have started to use this caption to describe messes that they've had to deal with shows just how influential memes can be. And it's for that reason that the hilarious spaghetti wire meme makes its way to the second position on our list. Number 3, blowing a transformer. Friends of electricians will also know that if there's any type of joke that they appreciate more than others, it's the dirty kind that gives in the recesses of our minds. These are the hilarious statements and double entendres that shock the listener into laughing by drawing on some or other sexual reference. In the case of our next meme, that is exactly what the creator was aiming for. Here we find a cartoon strip consisting of just 4 panels. In the first, we're introduced to a man and a woman who are enjoying the serenity of their brightly lit kitchen. In the second panel, however, we see that the lights have gone off, resulting in an exclamation of "again" from the man. The woman in the panel then suggests that they call an electrician. Fast forward to the third panel of the cartoon, we see an electrician looking at the fuse box of the home, stating that everything looks good. The electrician then lands the crux of the joke by saying, "You must have blown a transformer." Finally, this leads to the fourth and final panel, which now shows the man and woman fighting with one another, as the man shouts, "How could you?" She goes on to say that Optimus Prime is more of a man than he'll ever be. For those of you who don't know, Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots, a category of large humanoid machines for the Transformers franchise. By blown a transformer, the electrician was clearly stating that this is a literal sense of the phrase, but the man and the woman misinterpreted this by meaning that the power had gone off because she blew Optimus Prime, which is a slang term used to describe oral sex. Funny enough, she actually has had a relationship with the Transformer before, showing how on the nose this meme actually is. Suffice to say, electricians will never be able to see the phrase "blown a transformer" again without thinking of this scenario, making the meme even funnier. Number 4, the tiresome job of an electrician. Another popular electrical meme that has been making the rounds over the last few years is one that serves as a commentary on just how tiring the job of an electrician can be. More often than not, young professionals in the industry do odd jobs for friends, family, and other referrals on the side so they can build a client list for when they go off on their own in the future. And it goes without saying, but sleep is often done away with in the process, resulting in some tired electricians come morning. To describe this scenario, seen from the first Avengers movie, was adapted into a hilarious meme, showing Captain America addressing Bruce Banner just before he turns into the Hulk. In the movie, Banner responds to Captain America by saying that his secret is that he's always angry, and you can probably see where we're going with this. In the meme, Captain America instead asks Banner how he works those crazy hours, concluding with the statement, "Aren't you tired?" But then Bruce Banner turns to face him with an electrician's helmet now superimposed on his head. He then responds with a simple, "That's my secret, Captain. I'm always tired." A perfect way to sum up how it often feels to be an electrician. Number 5, the daily struggle meme. Last but not least, we have a meme that's used as a commentary on where the electrical industry has been heading in recent years. As the world changes around us, so does the job of an electrician, and this is something of a daily struggle for apprentices who don't particularly know which segment of the industry they'll want to be in one day. To truly emphasize the confusion that young electricians deal with, the daily struggle meme has been used to great effect. This meme usually features a man whipping the sweat off his brow after being undecided about pressing one of 2 buttons available to him. In this hilarious electrician meme, we see that the buttons are labeled electrician and mechanic, with the caption reading Tesla brakes. The reason behind the hilarity of this meme is clear. Since Teslas are mostly electrical by nature, people are pretty confused as to whether they should call it an electrician or a mechanic when these vehicles actually break down. It's not exactly something that an ordinary electrician has to deal with right now, but at the same time, who knows what might happen in the future. And remember, if you're already an electrician running your own business or just about to start and grow your own electrical business, you must learn 4 critical things electrical business owners wish they had learned before starting an electrical business so you don't make the same mistakes. Electrician Accelerator has put together a free training video you can watch right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your electrical business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have a sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you'll also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on the word-of-mouth referrals. How to stop competing on price with other electricians and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, and how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Make sure to click the link in the description.